This is the video introduction to Lesson 22, Measure the Current, in the Mr. Circuit Basic Electronics Lab number 2. In the last lesson, you learned how to set up a digital multimeter to measure the current in a simple circuit. In this lesson, you're going to build a simple circuit on a solderless circuit board and then actually measure the current that is flowing. Here I show the schematic diagram of the circuit that you're going to build. First, you're going to install the components, that is to say, the 9-volt battery snap, the resistor, and the LED on the solderless circuit board. You will insert the LED into the circuit board such that the cathode lead is connected to the negative of the battery snap and the anode lead is in a hole not connected to anything. This anode lead of the LED will eventually be connected to the black lead of the meter. Then you will install the resistor such that one lead of the resistor is connected to the positive of the battery and the other lead is in a hole not connected to anything. This resistor lead will eventually be connected to the red lead of the meter. Next, you will connect the battery to the battery snap. The LED should not light up because the circuit is not complete. You will then complete the circuit by inserting the meter in series with the rest of the circuit between the anode of the LED and one end of the resistor. You should expect, since this is an LED circuit, to read a value of current less than 20 milliamps. Therefore, before connecting the meter to the circuit, set the meter selector knob to the 20M position and then turn on the meter. Before you connect the meter to the LED and the resistor, I want you to notice something. Look how the picture here shows alligator clips connecting the meter leads to the circuit. I don't want you to do that, but instead, you should momentarily touch the meter leads to the correct places in the circuit and observe the readout on the meter. This is done to protect the meter just in case there's too much current. Okay, are you ready? Touch the black lead of the multimeter to the anode of the LED, and at the same time, touch the red lead of the multimeter to the resistor lead while observing the readout on the meter. What do you see? In our example, our readout shows 17.82. What does this mean? Since the meter selector is on the 20M position or the 20 milliamp position, this means that there are 17.82 milliamps of current flowing in the circuit. How many amps are flowing in this circuit? In other words, how many amps is 17.82 milliamps? Remember, to convert milliamps to amps, we move the decimal point 3 places to the left. So the answer is 0.01782 amps. Okay, when you have finished watching this video, go ahead and use your components from this lab number 2 to construct the circuit as shown on page 22A of your lab manual and measure the amount of current flowing with your multimeter. Then, after you've finished measuring the current, fill in the answers to the questions on page 22B. Compare your answers to the answer sheets in the back of the lab manual. After that, you're ready to go on to lesson number 23.